Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Continuing on with Chapter 3, where it seems like something weird happened, where it's believed that Phoenix Wright tried a case that he failed at. He was a failure. And the bottom line is he doesn't remember it. So maybe it wasn't him, maybe it was an imposter. We don't know what's going on. We're about to find out. Alright, let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, good lord. So here we are, the police station, Criminal Affairs Department. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like the gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet he's in the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Huh. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Master Mask turned up at the bank? What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delight's opted for a new career. Quit serving the net, Chief. Sorry, I was just, things feel pretty tense in here. Oh god, look, it's the mascots. Remember them? You remember those weird-ass mascots from the previous games? Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she, right, Chief? Yup, meet the pink badger. No one's called blue and the other... Oh, one's called blue, the other's called pink, but they're both called badger? You got it. They're married. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Whoa, a mascot that's deeper than the deepest deep of oceans. What the hell? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Stupid Chief. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor, that's the key. He must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. What the hell? Alright, I think we're done here. Alright. Time to move. The detention center. Ah. Alright. Visitor's room. This is so nerve-wracking. We didn't meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty? Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird? Ah. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman that I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. She was a cop. He was a cop, too. Okay. One of the previous cases. What are you doing here? Didn't I get you a quick... Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. That's one more disaster. What's one more disaster in my life? She was the first case of the second game. Oh, okay. I don't really remember it. At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Well, I guess we gotta stop and figure out what the hell's going on. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Huh, I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into his mess straight away, huh? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I never even seen that guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Alright. I'm gonna need a lot of water tonight. Don't worry, I got a bottle and a half here. That's correct, Jeffy D. I'm always ready, Jeffy D, when I do one of these streams. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Oh, look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. Okay. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Huh. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I bet they don't let too many waitresses in here. Looks like he's getting a bit restless. Smile, you're on candid camera. Duh. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here, too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, sigh. It would have been so cool. Then you really got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, I was a little strange. It was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent. And, so the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it, just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Zin Up is really gonna pay for this. What? What? Who the fuck is Zin Up? That's a reference that goes whoop. I don't know what that means. What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. Oh, Zin Up was Phoenix in reverse? Oh my god. That was weird and obscure. How was I supposed to know that they... That was weird. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Zin Up for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Okay. Très bien. Here it is. Sorry, everybody. Whoa. Here it is. Très bien. All right. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What's with this suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all of that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here? Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello, anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Huh. Look at that. Look at this picture, but they won't let you investigate it. Oh, what's that? A newspaper? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Oh, there's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. Ah ha 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 ha. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros? $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. Huh. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. Let's see if I can find out some more about this paper. Okay. It's a rack full of fashion designs, and they're all in French. Let's try wearing something a bit more chic this time, huh, Maya? I already did that. Let me put this part through paper. Yep. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the front door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Okay. First of all, we've got a stain. Look. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can't I picture you doing just that? This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. This table's set nicely and just needs a customer. What do you think of this flowers, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Huh, I think I've gotten everything now. I think I saw everything. What do we do now? Back to the detention center? I'm not seeing anything else I can interact with, right? I'm trying. I don't see the chandelier, nothing. Oh, what's this? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick. There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Alright, I guess we're done. Back to the detention center? No. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gutson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100 grand, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Corena, the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you think, Nick? Okay. Maybe criminal affairs. Maybe Gumshoe will be there now? No, he's not. Gumshoe did not come back. I'm not sure what to do next. There's no new dialogue options. That badge, is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Ah, chomp. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if it means if it's real or a fake. Sigh, I said it was real. Oh yeah, I needed to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. So tell me anything about the guy. The morning I've been arrested. Alright, the same thing. The same dialogue as before, it didn't change. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Okay. Let's get through all that. I guess that's it. Aha! Ooh la la, bonjour, welcome to la très bien. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh, bienvenue, welcome to my petite restaurant. Bienvenue. Oh non, mes petites tulipes. Homie. Look at his face, like the kitten rejected by his mother. You're fatigued, non? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath or melange or leroy à la rose. My personal recommendation. Oh. You think I need what? Oh, oui, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water and voila. It'll soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for la monsieur. Who, me? Ah, look at that face. Like a puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, non? Oh, for you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot and maybe a hint of oui. I will add a peppermint and a clary sage for a fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you'll be seated, I'll bring out your special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Ah, my bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are the Phoenix Wright, non? Yes, you know me. My oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zin Ape. Excuse me. Looks like everyone to do with this case who knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of expression Zin Up's been leaving on people, don't ya? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong, enchanté. Oh, enchanté. Oh my goodness. Alright, très bien. So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? No. Très bien is français. In English, you will say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is, très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la hot cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for the moment. No one's answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am the chef. I am the manager. I am also the trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner of aromatherapy, the art of soothing the soul with the
delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smoke coming from the bottle earlier was anything but. Okay. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Bien, it makes me sad to remember it. Yes, I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee?
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie passed out also.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie says it was someone else, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked? But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? Okay, an old man. Probably a witness or a customer? Alright. So who is this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it?
My oui, as usual, it came alone as that day. At the time of the murder, he was there. I saw it too. But it says the same thing, that there was no one else at la victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
My mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no?
How about the lawyer? That was me, I suppose?
My bien sûr.
Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now, who's the one making stuff up? Okay. This music is crazy. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I saved for my kitchen.
Ha!
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how'd you say, lacking, perhaps?
Sigh.
Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English would have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oh, oui, 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 and so handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you open your mouth, the whole court are stirred.
Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine.
Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are mon Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town.
I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant.
Looks like Zin Up is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Okay. Aguilar Torres says I have great impression skills. Yeah, you know, I can do a French accent. I don't know why. I can do that all right. Other ones I can't do so well. So I don't know what else to do here. Boop, 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 boop. I'll do this in music. So I don't know what else to do. I don't think there's anything else I could talk to him about. All right, I guess we're gonna move somewhere back to the detention center. Damn, he's still not here. Aha! Here we go. So, what's our first move? Well, I guess we go down to the detention center and talk... Wait a sec, Nick. This person's barred because of you. Whoever it is isn't just gonna be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. Your phony Zin Op, I mean. I hope not. What kind of name for an evil double is Zin Op anyway? Nick, I've got it. If you're gonna ask whether I got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Wow. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual? Or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got stronger feelings for you, Nick. What the hell? Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? MC Bomber. And don't forget the 100,000 too. There's something about that name, MC Bomber. Yeah, it's a pretty unusual name. Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess. I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case. Anyway, we should really look into this some more. I can't believe you've got an impersonator. I can't either. Oh, but look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them. This isn't funny, Maya. It's just not an impersonation. This guy stole my identity. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. I guess you should have gone into showbiz, huh, Nick? I'll never understand how your mind works, Maya. So you still got that badge, I see. Oh, well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I? Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. What the hell? You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. You know anything about this person? No, she doesn't. This is Maggie's second time as a murder suspect, huh? Yeah, the first time was a little over a year ago. She was on the police force back then. Wasn't she working under Gumshoe? That does it, Nick. We're gonna get her off the hook or I'll give up hamburgers. Wow. Alright, you know what? Let's try presenting him. Aha! Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? He has a really intense aura as a chef and a person. Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too. So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. No matter what happens, I never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm. A bird in the hand. Wow, all those phrases are named after you? And I never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick. You get it? Yeah, I get it. Okay. Hello, AstroCar3. How you doing? Good evening. Hope everyone so far is enjoying the stream. We're, what, about half an hour? Yeah, about half an hour in. Guess still got 90 more minutes of Phoenix Wright tonight. Maggie was a policewoman once, je sais pas. Oh, yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui. She was the suspect in a murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her a perfume for her happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was the prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We gotta ask this guy more info. Stat. Okay. Very nice. Alright. What the motive, right? When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oui, I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
No, it was nothing.
Oh, look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true.
If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything that you know. Oh, what's this? A lock? Already. Cyclops? No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? The Magatama, it's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong? Can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all of his time dans la park.
La park? Oh, a park? What park's that?
Down la restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square.
Thank you.
C'est vous un prix, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Vitamin Square. Okay. Fuck. What the fuck? Vitamin Square? They should have called it fucking Fruit Square. Look, he's got a couple little clementines, an apple slide, a banana seesaw, some kind of a strawberry building to climb in, and half of an orange that looks like you sit on it like a perch. And it's got a bunch of pigeons probably shitting everywhere. Very unhygienic for your kids to be there. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. What the hell? Look at this fucking guy. He's fucking weird as hell. Look at his big bulbous nose. Oh, my grubbiness threat level has just been raised to red. He's fucking weird, dude. Alright. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you?
Yes.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons?
He's really, chucking those seeds at them. That's got to hurt.
Go on, eat this.
Sigh. MPB Smith is at 100-bit cheer. Thank you for the cheer. You're the top cheer of the night. He says, not to be a troll here, but those oranges and the banana look straight up like a set of dick and balls. Well, if that's the case, those are two ginormous testicles and one very small penis. I'm just saying. I'm not sure that the scale is correct. But, okay then. So, NPB Smith, too. He's the current top cheer. Thank you, NPB Smith. It's been really, really slow tonight, so I appreciate that. Alright, let's continue on here. Maggie Bird. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
Ka! It's a disgrace, I tell you, an utter disgrace.
A disgrace?
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that?
Revealing? You mean her uniform?
The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not an ounce. Pants on the ground. They got their pants on the ground. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan like honor and modesty?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Wow. This insults everyone, huh? Okay, shout out to M5NSX who tipped me $5. And always happy to break the tip silence. How's your day been, Phil? First of all, thank you for that. I mean, I've been playing for over half an hour. First tip of the night, so thank you very much for that. My day's been alright. You know, earlier today, I made a lot of good progress in Days Gone to the point where it looks like probably, you know, this week coming up, I'm going to beat it. So that's good, because you know, it's an ongoing game with a good plot, and I'm curious how it's going to end, because I honestly have no freaking idea what's going to happen. You know, and I'll do some Phoenix Wright. I'm having fun with it. And, you know, it's a good week coming up, a good variety of stuff. It's cooler here today, so I didn't have to have the air conditioner on all day long. I have it on right now, but I need to have it on earlier, which was nice. So it's doing good. It's just, you know, it's a little slow. And I think that's because the games I'm playing are kind of ongoing games, and people are ready for something new, which is good because you got Rage 2 coming out on Tuesday, but, you know, you got to get to Tuesday. And right now, I really need the help, too. I really need help with tips, and today has been kind of a really big bust. So thank you very much for your tip today. I appreciate it, man. All right. Continuing on. Tribulations. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? Huh! That miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve and there's not food? Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to there? There? Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked, and it's a disgrace, isn't it? Hell, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Yeah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? You know what's funny? His nose already, he's rubbing it. My nose now started to itch because of my allergy. So now I'm rubbing my nose. Watch my nose turn red now, too. Okay. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Haha, take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, so... Huh. Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Excuse me, can I ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy! How does some pigeon feet sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of the guy. Same thing. No, he won't respond to anything I present to him. Yeah. Yeah. You're screwing back to Tribulations? Maybe I could find the Magatama? Because then they say it has to be nearby. They said it has to be nearby because if it wasn't nearby, we wouldn't be able to see the Cyclops, right? Oh! It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any newspapers. Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of the place, would it? Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic? We found that sports paper behind this magazine earlier. I bet I find everything I can. Damn! It checked off again. I thought maybe that was where the Magatama would have been. Damn, I guess not. I don't see anything. Examine? Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Ka! That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad, now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Job listings added to the court record. Hey, that's mine! present it to him? Nope. He won't accept he won't accept anything I present to him at all. Okay. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back then. You want them? No. Nice bottle crush for everyone here tonight. Okay. A new bottle. Okay, good. Alright. This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. I'm covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Astrocar keeps saying he has an idea for a goal. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Goal for what? Go ahead and say it, because I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about, including me. Hey, look, pigeons. Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Did you know the pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Okay. Wait, why is this one discolored? You see that? All the pigeons seem to be the same color, but the one in the middle seems to be white. Huh. Huh? Looking at this orange reminds me of what? That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. Oh, I know, I was sick in bed for the holidays. It fucking sucked. It was terrible, man. Ugh. Astrocar said he's talking about a sub goal. You can play Knights of the Old Republic since Star Wars 9 is coming soon. I mean, that's a good goal, but I honestly think that would be like something maybe a couple hundred people would be interested in. I don't necessarily see us getting like, oh, let's raise a ton of subs to see me play Knight of the Old Republic. You see what I mean? I think like it would kind of be like, it would be very hard to motivate more than a couple hundred people who maybe already are subs to sub for that. So I appreciate that, and I am considering playing Knights of the Old Republic, but I don't think as a sub goal it would really work. Alright. You don't have to tell me twice. I don't really see anything else. I guess maybe we're done here. See, I'm full. Just give me $7. He says, DSP, do you think you can play Skyrim Survival Mode run from the Creation Club before Elder Scrolls 6, especially if it's donated? Well, I've said this. I said that I would actually consider replaying Skyrim, you know, around the time that Elder Scrolls 6 would be released. So let's say in a year or two we get information that Elder Scrolls is gonna, the next Elder Scrolls comes out in like 2021 or 2022, then maybe the year before during the summer I could do like a downtime playthrough of Skyrim and go through it again and do something different. Like you're saying, survival mode. I don't even know what that entails really. But I would definitely want to do something different for my first run, because my first run I did pretty much everything. It was like a completionist run of that game, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure exactly what I would do to make it different the second time around, but I would want to try to do something different. Okay? Anyway, thank you for the top tip of the night. Really appreciate it again. Really appreciate it because the tips help me right now. So I think that's it. Whoa, that old man didn't become a character? That's weird. I don't know where the hell the Magatama is. Yeah, it seems like I need to find the Magatama. But I don't know where the hell it's hiding. Oh, maybe I could show him the job listings magazine? Maybe. Ah, mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No. I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations, you have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Okay. Shout out to Kaioken times 100, who did a $10 tip. He says, this is to go even further beyond. Oh, we're going even further. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get you up as the top tipper of the night. Thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. Kaioken times 100. Very nice. Okay. I guess she's gone. It looks pretty cold out there in the streets. Peaceful, though. It's nice that people can take it easy after the holiday rush. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big knee freak. He already has the table ready to go. If only the food in this place was edible. This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off with police tape. Guess it must be under investigation. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. All the clothes of these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I hope Mr. Armstrong isn't going to buy those. Okay. There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of them personally. It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Can Mr. Armstrong even get in there? If he got in, could he get out again? Okay, I guess we can't really do anything here. I guess present her with some evidence that we found. Aha! Something's changed. My nose is itching me bad today. I apologize again. My nose, I told you my allergies are acting up. So my nose is like itching and I feel like sometimes I feel like I gotta sneeze, sometimes I feel like I gotta scratch it. Oh, the allergies are annoying, man. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go, criminal affairs would be next, right? See what's over there?